Huntington Beach State Park. What site are we in?
107.
Ooh. What do we call this?
The causeway,
The causeway.
because it caused something. It caused lots of beauty. That's what it did. Look at that. It's beautiful. Except for the bugs in the windshield. It's prettier than I remember it.
Time to go check in. Oh, yeah, because you can't back up.
Well, no, that's fine. I just go around and out. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my car sticking out back there, but too bad.
Is your window up?
Yes.
Come to the driver's side some, I think. All right, straight back. All right.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. Makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. Me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
We're walking.
Stop. The beach is over
We're
here.
walking some more.
I can hear the ocean. It's not over
Yeah,
there.
there's no access point to get to the ocean yet. Why is that? When you said, "Oh,
We
it's
already
right past
passed
that,
one.
It was right past that fence
We
over
passed one.
there." Yeah, we didn't.
We did. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was a big long trail to get there. This was just a little over the bridge thing. But we're walking.
Stop it.
We're continuing to walk with no end in sight. So here we are. We're at the beach access. And we walked about 14 miles to get here. When if we'd have just taken the little cut through that would have bisected the circle. Bisect. That's a geometry term. We'd have been here 20 minutes ago, but no, we had to walk all the way around the circle.
No.
Good job. Any comment for your fans? YouTube fans?
Stop it.
Where's the day use area? Point to it. Yeah. Because I don't know. I'm never sure about it. Here's the incredibly wide beach here at Huntington Beach. I mean, there are two major advantages to this beach. One is it's very empty most of the time because the only people on this section of the beach are people that are camping or coming to the day use area of the park. But the other advantage is that it's this hugely wide beach at low tide, which is pretty much where it is right now. So you can see how much space is here. Not bad. So we've been here for 4 days since Sunday. No, since Saturday.
Saturday, right?
So it's been
Yes.
5 days.
Yeah.
What are your impressions so far?
It is a very nice campground. It's very clean. The bathrooms are very clean. They have I like it. I love being this close to the ocean. I took my bike out onto the sand earlier today, and of course it's an e-bike, so I had no problem driving on the beach. So I like it. It's quiet for the most part.
What do you think of the beach itself?
Oh, the beach, yeah. Well, the beach isn't shelly at all. It's really nice. Softer sand. Well, this is hard packed sand right now because it's low tide, but it's nice sand. I like the beach, and it's not crowded. That's the beauty of it. It's not summer, so.
It isn't summer, but even if it is summer, it doesn't look a whole lot different than whether you see it right here. There's just hardly any people out here. When you compare this to Myrtle Beach.
Oh yeah, I'd take this any day.
All right. Thanks for your comments.
You betcha.
So a quick word about the current fuel situation for those that have been living in a cave for a long time. There was a pipeline hack, the Colonial Pipeline, that feeds fuel, gasoline to most of the southeast quadrant of the United States, was hacked, and they've been offline. So the flow of gasoline to the southeast has just been completely stopped. We're in Myrtle Beach, which is a resort area, and those tend to get hit hardest because not only do you have the residents of Myrtle Beach, but you have all the 2 billion people that come here every year. So we are currently looking for gas for our Corolla, and we are at a Walmart that we were at yesterday that didn't have gas, and this morning they magically do have gas. So we are in line, a long line, to get gas at the Walmart, neighborhood Walmart.
So we are headed into Murrells Inlet. It is Friday night, so we're heading out for dinner tonight. We're going to a restaurant called J. Peters Grill. At least grill. Is it a bar grill or is it just J. Peters Grill?
I think it's just a grill.
Okay, so they look to have had some pretty good menu items. I know they had a blackened chicken Alfredo, which sounds good to me. Was this the one that had jambalaya? This one did not, right?
No, I can't remember now.
Okay, so anyway, we're heading out, and this time we're gonna hopefully remember to take some pictures or video of our meal we needed. All right, so this morning we are headed out for breakfast, but we wanted to wrap up how our meal was at J. Peters last night. I had the prime rib and broccoli, and you had...
I had the J. Peters chicken, which is chicken smothered in cheese with ham and turkey, I think, was in there too. It was really good.
Yeah, which is interesting because this is a person who doesn't like cheese.
I hate cheese.
Yes, But it was very much, I think, probably like an Alice Springs chicken.
Yeah.
And you had yellow rice with yours. It was a very good meal.
It's a very nice restaurant. It's right there on the Marsh Walk in Murrells Inlet, if you're familiar with that area.
Right across the street from Goat Island.
Yeah, right. It was crowded because it's Friday night and plus it's bike week, so
yes.
There were 6 million people there. But we were there early because we're old people, and it was a very, very nice restaurant. I would highly recommend it to anybody who wants to eat there.
Right, and because we did go there early. We went there before 6 o'clock. We got early bird specials, so our bill was, I think it was with tip, it was like $58.
Yeah, which pretty good by Myrtle's Inlet standards.
So that wraps up J. Peters.
Yep.
Good meal.
Yep.
Okay, so we want to wrap up our time at Huntington State Park. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what you liked about it?
Yeah, I think it's an excellent state park in South Carolina. It's probably one of the top 2 or 3 in the state. From a beach perspective, it's probably one of the best beach state parks we've ever been at. And we just came from Anastasia State Park in St. Augustine, and I would rank this a little bit above that, honestly. It's easier access to the ocean from any of the sites. The facilities there are just top notch. They have a great nature center, a great gift shop.
Right. The beaches were less crowded because we had our own private walkways to the beach.
Yeah, and because it's a state park, the only people on that beach are people that are using the day use area of the state park or they're camping there.
Right, and there's a separation between the day use area, they're at one spot, and then those using the campgrounds actually have private entrances, so it becomes even less crowded.
Right, and then the marshlands there are just beautiful. There's a causeway that attracts a lot of attention.
Yeah, because of alligators.
Yeah, there's alligators on the freshwater side of the causeway. Well, and then there are birds, and they crawl over to the briny section as well.
And they've adapted because they know that they can get more food in the saltwater.
And there's all sorts of birds and different types of species of birds on the other side. So you have photographers and just people nature watching there. And then you have these boardwalks that they've sort of built out into the marsh at various points that you can walk out to and enjoy that too. So it's in a great location. It's just opposite Brook Green Gardens, if you're familiar with that section of Highway 17. You're 20 minutes away from Murrells Inlet and the marsh walk there and all the restaurants. And then you're probably 15 minutes from Pawleys Island and all of their infrastructure with all of their restaurants and things. We had a little bit of an issue because we got there during the middle of the gas shortage that was caused by the Colonial Pipeline fiasco.
Right.
So we were scurrying there a little bit, but then it caused us to change our plans a bit because we were supposed to leave Myrtle Beach this past weekend and head to Georgia, but we didn't feel comfortable that the
shortage would have been over in time for us to get gas.
Right. So we decided to stay an extra week in Myrtle Beach and let things calm down.
Right. So we're at a different park though, in Myrtle Beach.
And we'll get to that in the next episode. But overall, 5 solid stars for Huntington Beach. Would I go back there? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. I think it's superior to the other state park in Myrtle Beach State Park. We drove through that about 2 years ago, I think now. And it just seemed a little bit more crowded. The sites were a little bit closer together. Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out that in Huntington Beach State Park, there are 2 campgrounds. There's the older, I wouldn't say it's nicer, it's just different campground. And then there's the newer one, which has sewer, which the other one doesn't. But the newer one is just kind of boring. It's a straight shot.
And it's open, and there's not a whole lot of trees
to
provide shade, whereas the other side has very open areas, campsites with these beautiful lawns for children playing.
Yeah, there's common area there around the loops.
And a number of bathrooms, but also in that loop, there's also this section of tree canopy sites that are very long. All of their sites, most of their sites were very long, could easily fit a Class A or a toy hauler. We were in the canopy section, which was really nice. We didn't have the blistering heat.
The downside of that, though, is if you're under the canopy, you're going to get all of the debris of the canopy, and we certainly got that too. But you know, it's a 15-minute cleanup job before you leave on the day you're leaving to get rid of all the branches and leaves and everything else that falls. So,
and one final thing that I wanted to point out was that unlike St. Augustine, Huntington Beach allows dogs on the beach, whereas St. Augustine dogs were not permitted.
Right.
So if you have a dog, it's wonderful.
Right. So that wraps it up from Huntington. Just a great place. Again, I would come here again. The cost is a little bit higher than some other state parks. South Carolina, just in general, charges a little bit more. But for what you get, it's absolutely well worth it. So I would definitely do that. So thanks for joining us. Again, all the usual things. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment. We'll answer all the comments, and we'll see you on the next episode.
It makes me wonder